Don't worry, new music we will review, but I did tap the musical grunge waters here in the beginning. Happy weekend. I am glad you all made it. Seriously, it's an accomplishment, especially when a Tuesday feels like it should be a Thursday. That's how my week went. End of the day Tuesday, I was like, woo, thank goodness for Friday. Being in 3 days, oh, it was so bad. Very, very negative. But that's why music that matters. Music pushes me along. It pulls me along in this thing called life.
I'm so happy 'cause today found my friends.
There's a podcast called Grunge Bible that sent me down a rabbit hole when I checked out their website and saw the list, the top 100 grunge songs. For the most part, there's the big four: Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. However, sometimes there's a fifth one: Stone Temple Pilots. Of those five, I tend to jump around three of them as my favorites: Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
However, looking at the Grunge Bible Top 10 list, there are 3 songs by Alice in Chains, the most among everybody. I played Man the Box at the very beginning of the Babble today. That is listed at number 4. Then at number 9 is Them Bones.
I feel so alone, gonna end up a big old pile of them bones.
They actually don't have Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit at number 1. Instead, it's at number 2. And at the very top, they have Alice in Chains with Wood. I think I gotta revisit my grunge listening with some more Alice in Chains. Get a vinyl, that'll do it.
Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster.
Real quick, here's the top 11 from Grunge Bible. I start with number 11 because that's where band number 5 is, STP with Plush. Black Hole Sun is there at number 10 for Soundgarden. 9, I already talked about it, Them Bones. Number 8, You Got It from Mudhoney. Jeremy by Pearl Jam at number 7. 6, Lithium by Nirvana. Number 5, Outshine, Soundgarden. Number 4, Man in the Box. I played that one earlier. Number 3, Alive, Pearl Jam. Number 2, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. And number 1, like I said, it is Alice in Chains with Wood. I'll provide a link at brentevans.net. That was a lot of words. Sorry about that. Whole lot of wordage. New Music Friday is officially here. As always, I put together a Spotify playlist of all the songs I've talked about and thought about for today's Babble, and I put it there at brentevans.net. First up. That's Bryce Fox with one of his older songs from several years ago. Today he dropped a 5-song EP called The Bomb. Bryce, I won't lie, I want an LP. I'm greedy. I want more music, but I'll still take what I can get. We've already received some of the songs, but the one being pushed by Spotify today is Paradise.
I don't even try, this world is burning me alive. Welcome to my paradise.
Via Pitchfork's Matthew Strauss, I learned about the new film I Saw the TV Glow, which is in select theaters today. It's apparently going to be in more and more theaters in the coming weeks. But the film features acting from Snail Mail's Lindsey Jordan, Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst, and Boy Genius's Phoebe Bridgers. Holy soundtrack! Actually, I don't think Fred Durst is on there.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
I'll tell you who is on the soundtrack, though. Caroline Polachek, who I've talked about before.
Dang. Dang. Dang.
Her contribution to the soundtrack is a brand spanking new song called Starburned and Unkissed.
We go
Kane Brown and Marshmello have collaborated on another song together. You see, back in 2019, they did the song One Thing Right.
Chasing all the wrong things most of my life. Been every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right.
So why not go back and do it again if it felt so good that first time? We're still talking about music, right? Although the lyrics in the song are fun.
Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean.
It definitely has a summer vibe to it, and it does have a contagious hook. The song is streaming on all platforms, and it's called Miles on It.
Put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me.
This past Tuesday, Kendrick Lamar sent out a love song to Drake called Euphoria.
What pathetic master manipulator, I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted.
Obviously, it wasn't a love song, it was a diss track. In that song, Kendrick teases that he was going to basically double down and come right back at Drake with another diss track. And he did. This is called 616 in LA.
I think somebody lying. Smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire.
Team Kendrick. Always Team Kendrick. Several quick hits of new music. The Mountain Goats announced the reissuing of their 2000 album, The Coroner's Gambit. This is what I think sounds fun. The LP is going to be released on candy corn colored vinyl.
Candy corn is corn that tastes like candy.
The Mountain Goats will also release the album on CD and for the first time ever, a cassette. I've talked about this one enough in past weeks, but just a reminder, Sia's new album, Reasonable Woman, it's all out. Rah Rah Riot are back with their first song in 5 years, and they got a little bit of help from Rostam Bitmanglij, a former Vampire Weekend bandmate, and I can so hear it. He helped co-write and produce the song, which is called The Wish.
We could lie in bed all day. You don't have to stay, but it would comfort me.
That's it. That is your new Music Friday. As always, thank you to Spotify, Rolling Stone, Apple Music, You Discover Music, Pigeons and Planes, Pitchfork, Louder, Spill Magazine, Dan DeLuca, The Philly Inquirer, and I know there's more. I try and put it all there at brentevans.net. As a reminder, subscribers are wanted, and please go subscribe then. Got to go back there to brentevans.net. As I mentioned in the very beginning, I do have that Spotify playlist at brentevans.net. All the songs I talked about as well as thought about, but you'll also see Charlie Bliss there, Gracie Adams there, Dua Lipa there, whose new album is out today. Anything I really screw up and miss, that's why I do this, Missed Music Monday. We should do this. Quote of the day. I wish I could just hug you all, but I'm not gonna. You know, you love everybody. You want to give them all a hug, but no touchy.
Oh, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
That is Lane Staley. Gotta go listen to some more Alice in Chains. I'm not gonna put it up there. I had somebody pick on me. They were like, we saw your belly. I was like, what? What? I gotta do one of these. I've been working out. I've been trying. Don't forget, make it a great weekend. And enjoy the now. I'll be checking in. I'll see you then. I did tap the musical Grunge. Waters. Need a beer! Of those 5, I gotta help it. Gotta help it down. How'd you make it go down?
That's what she said.
Excuse me?
That's what she said.
Sent me down a rabbit hole when I checked out their website. And they're like, I don't know why I do that. People have written in and are like, wow, why do you start shaking your face around? I was like, I'm just trying to shake away negative. Did you see anything? I told you I wanted a beer. I could so hear it in the song. He helped co-wrote. He has your back in your book on a nigama. Should we save that part? It sounds so good.